1-1 today against the Oval.
Yeah.
How do you reckon? How was your performance? Do you think?
I think my performance was alright, considering I've been out. Didn't start at the start of the season, so I weren't expecting to play. And centre mid's my favourite position, so I tried to do my best there.
Did you play a couple of the pre-season friendlies?
I played all pre-season.
Okay.
Just something happened in the Portsmouth game that shouldn't have happened. But I took the consequences and didn't start at the start of the season. So I was happy and pleased that I played where I wanted to play.
Are you glad to be back?
Very glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very glad.
What did you get up to during the summertime? How did you spend some of your time? Did you get away at all during the summer?
Not away. I wanted to go back to America because last summer I was in America.
What were you doing there?
Playing football.
Okay.
I played for a summer league out there. I was out there for 6 months. Very good. Just spending time with friends.
Was that something that you financed yourself, the summer thing in America?
Yeah, my parents did help me out. Well, they paid for the whole thing basically. I was very lucky. But I stayed with a family out there. Me and Loz, who plays for the team as well, we went together.
What did you learn from the experience?
That we met so many nice people. You couldn't have met any more
Americans?
People, honestly, yeah. Well, we met nice people anyway.
I hope there's no Americans watching this.
Yeah. They're all right. Some of them are very rude, but others, the ones we met was nice. So.
Let's not get into a political discussion. This is about you.
Yeah, I know.
When did football come into your life, do you think?
I was about 13. I started off at a little club. My dad got me into it.
Who did your dad support?
He supports Man U. But we're a football family. My brother's up at Chelsea. My dad played pro, so I'm very football orientated. I didn't really know anything else really.
So what happened at 13? Were you picked in the team, or did you start?
Yeah, I played at Swell Magpies. It's just a Sunday league team.
Okay.
Me and Nat played together.
So you've known each other a long time?
We've known each other a very long time.
Yeah, Natalie's the captain, by the way, just so
you know.
Just
we're like best friends, so we've known each other, football, life, everything. So then Chatham picked me up. I went there, played for the first team there. Didn't like it. Went on a bit of a downer. Went down loads of leagues, and then obviously I come here. So.
Was there a girls' team at your school?
Yeah, there was. Well, I went to Falston Manor School. Okay. It was mixed school. It wasn't just girls, but I did play for the team there. I was captain, and I got obviously through to Kent as well. Kent schools. It's a thing that go around all the local schools in as well, and they pick up all the girls that should be playing for Kent. So yeah.
Who did you support as a kid?
Man U.
Was that because your dad did?
Yeah, I think so. My granddad supports them, but I also like West Ham as well. I went to see their first Premiership game last weekend. So I do like West Ham as well as Man U. But
who was one of your favourite West Ham players as you were growing up?
I don't know anyone, really. I like Colton Cole, who plays for him now. They had a nice... He was good. Number 16, I don't know his name, I won't be able to pronounce it. But he played in the centre mid last week and he was decent.
Well, in my day, it was two chaps called Frank McAvenny and Tony Cottee. So,
I have no idea who they are. Oh, Di Canio. I like Di Canio.
Only because of the goal he scored.
Yeah.
Okay. When you were growing up and you were starting to play, getting into the game, what positions were you playing in, or was there a particular position that you enjoyed playing, or
I always played centre midfielder.
Okay.
I never played anything different until I come here, and I got put left back. And for the first season, I played there all season. I hated it. I'm not gonna lie, I hated it because I wanted to play where I want to play. But on the upside, I got player of the year, manager's player, and media player all that season. So it was a kind of good thing and a confidence boost. But centre mids, I do want to play there, and obviously playing there today, I think showed that a lot. So.
And I showed my ignorance by thinking you were a striker.
You get mixed up with me in that. Everyone does. I don't know what it is. I think it's the nose.
What you just said then was leading me on to my next question. Where did Gillingham find you? How did they get hold of you?
I was playing for Milton and Falston, Sunday League team, and I went to Gills' first pre-season 3 years ago. I didn't want to go, so I never went. And Varley, who was the manager last year, was on my case all season. And I knew that I had to play up at leagues because I weren't doing myself no good playing in that league. So just people talking, Nat got me here really. She was the one that we need her, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
That sounds like they made a good move.
Yeah, happy with it.
What are your ambitions in football?
I want to go up another league, maybe to play pro. Mm-hmm. It's not obviously pro, but it'll be getting money. Mm-hmm. And I got offered a lot of things last season, the beginning of the season, this season, and last season. I never took it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you told me that a couple of weeks ago when
Chelsea, I got asked to go training there. Mm-hmm. They're in the top league, so I can't fault that. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to get myself fit and in a position where I can say, yeah, I want to do that, and yeah, I can do that. Mm-hmm. And I think now, if anyone did come forward for me, I think I would make a move because it's better on me. Mm-hmm. But I love all the girls. I wouldn't leave unless it's for a good reason.
Mm-hmm. Would you say that women's football is progressing after the Olympics? Do you think it's been given nice exposure, and do you think it's realistically it's a game that's on the up and up?
I think it's gonna be. Mm-hmm. It's got a lot better over the last couple of years. The Olympics helped a lot because we did do well. Even though we got knocked out, all the girls, they were unbelievable. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to get bigger. Obviously the new league that's just started, that's going to get a lot bigger, I think. Even though there's only a few teams in there, but there's obviously teams that will be able to go into that league next season. Because there was only allowed 8 teams in there for 2 years, and then teams could progress into that league.
What are the key things in your eyes of how it needs to develop? What do you think it needs? What do you reckon is needed for
we need more coverage
to progress
on telly? Definitely, all the big games, they don't get shown. I think they should. We need more money in it. That's a key point. We need more money.
Yeah, that's what Martin was saying. Just like you said, fundings and things. Yeah. But he says it's like that through all the leagues.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, higher teams have got money because of the men. But lower leagues have to suffer. But we get through. As you've seen here, it's a good setup. So yeah, it's decent. It's gonna come. It's gonna come one day.
What does football do for you?
It keeps me going. It gives me a social life as well, because obviously these are all my pals here as well. So
it's a very close-knit team, isn't it?
Yeah, we're very. People think when they first come here, we're cliquey. There's no clickiness in this. There's no hassle. You just.
I don't think I'd be sitting here if that was the case.
No, I know exactly. So yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay, right. We're gonna finish off. This is something that I do with my actors and artists and things. It's something that I call 5 topical questions. I basically ask you 5 questions, just so the viewer can get a bit of an insight, a little bit more into who you are. But it's just sort of one-word answers, and then we can just progress from there. It's just a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Favourite film?
That's a tricky one. Well, I like dance films. Dance and music films like Step Up. Take the Lead.
Dirty Dancing?
Nah, I don't really do that kind of dancing. Bit more hip hop, R&B stuff. Yeah.
The best holiday of your life so far?
America.
What, for the football?
Yeah, because it was a holiday as well as a football experience.
An education.
Yeah.
Favourite colour?
Orange.
Dream goal?
In life or football?
Yeah, in football.
I've scored a few, you know.
What would be your dream goal? Well, you know, not that you've scored, that you want to score.
Yeah, a volley, like hit perfectly from a corner, just in the middle there. Just.
Have you ever seen Paul Scholes do that?
I've seen Rooney do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a very famous goal that Paul Scholes does. I think I'm not sure. I've forgotten who it's against. It could be against Bradford, but basically it's almost like a straight volley from a corner. I think Robin did it against Manchester United.
Rooney did it against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Top
I wanna
corner?
score. Yeah, just like that.
Least favourite subject at school?
Science.
Why was that?
I was awful at it. That's the only reason.
Okay, well listen, Dissy, on a personal level, I just want to say thank you because when I sort of came here and I was the weirdo with the video camera, and like, you know, you were the person that approached me and introduced me to the chairman, and hence why I'm sitting here today. So, you know, for the rest of your career, you know, I hope it goes well and beyond, and you've been a great guest, and thanks for being my first.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.